Mistakes, it's time to hit the lights, under the street lights, under the street lights.
What's up gamers, in this episode I am gonna counting down my top picks for the top 10 best new games of October 2021 for your mobile devices. So stick with me till the end of the video by subscribing this channel and also press the bell for awesome mobile gaming content. So without further ado, let's get started. So starting off at number 10, Slender The Arrival. This is a first-person survival horror video game. In this game, the character is armed only with a flashlight, as the best way to survive in the game is to run whenever in danger. The Slender Man's behavior changes slightly between levels. In the first level, the Slender Man can be seen standing outside of the house through every window. Once the player acquires the flashlight, and after going through the gate outside, he can be seen on the top of hills well away from the player. The game follows the story of two childhood friends, Lauren and Kate. After the events in Slender The 8 Pages, Kate, who is the protagonist of the 8 Pages, is selling her childhood home and Lauren comes to her to help with it. This is a much popular title on PlayStation and PC, and now you can enjoy the game on your mobile devices. Moving on to number 9, Guns at Dawn. This one is an action shooter game for mobile devices. You need to play online and master the art of shooting pistols and dodging bullets. Unleash lethal skills to gun down your enemies in split seconds. The game has 8 plus gunslingers with special skills and 10 plus iconic weapons. You can choose the specific gunfighting skills you want to develop and acquire new shooting abilities to become the best shooter. The game has 5 plus console quality multiplayer maps with objects to hide and destructible environments and obstacles. So the game has good controls and gorgeous environment with very high graphics. So on number 8 of the list, Racing Legends. This is an offline arcade car driving game which offers decent level graphics and many racetracks. The game has a wide range of car customization system and tons of cars to unlock. Drive legendary performance cars from every location of the world and feel the action of these epic thug battles from Tokyo. The game seems pretty good to me, but the controls can be more improved and the drifting physics is hilarious. So overall, this is a recent release racing game which offers much features with decent level graphics and pretty bad controls. And if you want to be amazed, then a sub to the channel would be fabulous. On number 7, Captor Clash. In Captor Clash, you gotta do lots of combos and other tasks to try and get the maximum 3 stars, but the crazy thing is the multitude of modes. The concept of the game is pretty cool, it looks good but it's still two-dimensional. The fighting animation looks really awesome and it uses anime style. So there is some characters too, and there are enemy guards who looks cute and sexy. This is a fun game with no visible auto features, and basically the game is already fun and the graphics looks amazing and the size is not too big. So overall, this is an online fighting game with smooth controls and a much impactful storyline. Coming up at number 6, Expo 2020. Experience the Expo 2020 through the eyes of a robot while exploring exciting pavilions, presented by participating nations and interacting with technological advances in all fields of science. The game has stunning 3D graphics where you can explore the recreated in a highly detailed 3D environment on all mobile platforms. You can challenge yourself with interesting puzzles and interact with new technological innovations. Also, you can take part in high-speed races against challenging AI opponents across the Expo and across multiple timelines. So overall, this is a puzzle-based game and the whole map is quite similar to the original Dubai. So if you want some fun exploring and learning, then you can try this one. And don't forget to like this video without any hesitations. Moving on to number 5, the Bonfire 2 Uncharted Shores. This is an award-winning survival simulation game and a sequel to the highly popular Bonfire Forsaken Lands. The game allows you to build, craft, gather resources during the day, and you have the freedom to design your city layout. But the placement of the buildings can be vital and affects the outcome of your settlement. And when the night falls, defend your village from random monsters like wolves, spiders, and tribal enemies. The game has a randomly generated world map that awaits you to explore with your ships, where you can discover new cities to trade with or face with random encounters for loot. You can level up and build each villager as you would like, as found in most RPG games. Moreover, player will have the ability to craft weapons and armors and equip them to their units. On number 4, Racing Clash Club. This is a multiplayer racing game where you take part in real-time races with other players from around the world. In each of these races, you can either play as a saboteur and deploy spike, EMP, and other tricks to slow down your opponents. Also, you can use nitro to boost the speed of your car and unlock rewards after winning the races. So there is total 24 original race tracks where you can race and drift the car. So overall, the game has bright and colorful graphics with multiplayer mode. On the third number of the list, Animus Revenant. This is an action-adventure slasher with an isometric camera view in a dark fantasy setting. Made in the spirit of the Dark Souls series, the main character is the keeper of an abandoned shelter who must save the world from complete destruction. In his journey, the character will visit a variety of places, including the Forgotten Forest as well as the Grave of Storm. Among the features, you will find up to 48 hours of gameplay, crafting weapons, armors, and a lots of items that different characteristics and special effects, as well as boss battles, each of which you will have to look for an individual approach. And in addition, you can use various elemental skills of the character in battle. So on number 2, Nights in the Woods. This is a single-player adventure video game, the story-focused exploration in which player control a young woman who recently dropped out of college and has returned to her hometown to find unexpected changes. In this game, players can run, jump, and learn other mechanics, and players make decisions that affect the course of the story. So Night in the Woods is an adventure game with adventure, story, and characters as the theme. In a lush and vibrant world, you have dozens of characters to meet here and do many things. And finally, at the top of the list, Project 3 Kingdoms. This is a next-gen hack-and-slash action RPG game based on the story of the Three Kingdoms. You can recruit legendary heroes and become the god of the war, crush thousands of enemies on the battlefield all by yourself. The game offers ultra high-quality 3D models and special effects that brings you stunning visual experience. The game has real-time PvP modes like 1 vs 1, 3 vs 3, and even 50 vs 50 battle. You can slaughter thousands of enemies in a single stage. This will be the most exciting game you have ever played. There are many different social gameplays. You will never have to fight alone, create deep bonds with others and build up your guild. You will win together and lose together as a family. So overall, this is a crazy MMORPG game which is so cool and you should try this one out. So that's all for today. Smash the subscribe button if you love this video and also tap on the like button if you find a game to play. And don't forget to ring the bell to get all notifications. We'll catch up in the next one. Till then, be amazed and happy gaming!